Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Many people must have read Rich Dad Poor Dad, but I have recently read a book which has changed my mindset. The book is Why Rich Are Getting Richer by Robert Kiyosaki. The author says the one who has read my book has passed 8th grade. But the one who will read this book will graduate from college, so are you ready to graduate? For those who have not read Rich Dad Poor Dad, I have an ultra-quick summary for them. Rich people don't work for money. Money works for them. Number 2. Assets and liability is the easiest definition. Assets are the things that bring money to your pocket, and liability is the thing that takes money from your pocket. If you rent a house, it is a liability in the end. Build more assets from where you get money and reduce the liability. If you have understood this much, then you have passed 8th grade. According to Robert Kiyosaki, 5 strategies. Why rich are getting richer. If you follow these strategies, then whatever financial condition you have, you will definitely become 10 times better. This is my promise to you. Rich understand how money works. Robert Kiyosaki says that the biggest reason for rich businessmen is that they have high financial IQ. High financial IQ means you have the ability to grow your money and finally invest it properly. Most people don't give importance to financial literacy. Financial literacy doesn't mean that you need a degree in finance. In simple words, if you manage your family's finances, you do budgeting and you invest your money, then you are financially literate. A person who is financially literate is safe from financial fraud and scam because they know the reality of it. And also they know the important goals of life, like education for children, funds for retirement, using loan properly. To grow their business, financial literacy can be improved by reading books, watching videos on YouTube, or talking to a financial expert. Rich people have financial advisors who are experts in their field and help them in taking better financial decisions. This improves their financial IQ. So you have to improve your financial IQ if you want to become rich in future too. The rich pay less in taxes than middle-class people. The biggest reason for wealth and income inequality is tax. Rich people know how to earn more money and pay less tax compared to middle-class people, and rich people do it legally. Robert Kiyosaki says that rich people pay less tax because they are big business owners and their network is strong too. They have professional investors, and they also get tax break because they are helping the government by creating jobs, building, and products. 3 types of income. 1. Ordinary income. 2. Portfolio income. 3. Passive income. Ordinary income is the money you earn from your job or business. Portfolio income is when you invest your money and when their value increases or when you get dividends. Then that becomes your portfolio income. Passive income is the income for which you don't have to do any work. For example, if you own 2-3 rented flats, then that becomes your passive income. Robert says that you can't become rich from ordinary income because a big portion of it will go to your taxes. You can become rich only when you start building your portfolio and passive income. For example, in this book, he shares an example that a big businessman has the option to buy a company share for 800. For example, he has bought 1 million shares, which is 800 million, and in a few months, his share price increases to $14. Now his investment value is 1,200 million, and that businessman has sold all his shares, and the total capital gain is 400 million. So he has to pay tax on short-term capital gains of 15%, which is 60 million. So in total, he has profited 340 million. But if he had generated the same amount from ordinary income, then he would have to pay a tax of 120 million, which is 30%. So this businessman has profited more than his portfolio income. So the most important lesson for us is that we should increase our ordinary income, and more than that, we should focus on our portfolio income and passive income. Only then you will be in the top 1% of the world. 3. Rich people use debt to buy assets. Robert Kiyosaki always believes in buying assets from debt, as you already know that assets bring money in your pocket. So he says that rich people use debt without any fear to make their assets, like businesses, real estate, paper assets, which have stocks and bonds. But author favors real estate more because it is easy to get loans. Robert believes that savings are taxed while debt is tax-free. You have to pay tax on savings, but you don't have to pay tax on loan. Debt is a double-edged sword. It can make you rich, but if you have an error in your calculation, then it can make you financially weak. That's why you should know how to use debt, which is better for rich people because poor people take loans to build houses, or take cars on loan, or take phones on loan, while rich people take loans to make business and to earn more money, so we don't have to be afraid of debt. If we are buying things using debt, which increases your income, then this debt is good debt. Here, you have to understand the concept of good debt and bad debt. For example, tell me yourself, is it good or bad debt to buy the latest iPhone on EMI, or is it good or bad debt to buy the skill-based course on EMI? So we should take good debt and avoid bad debt. 4. Rich people create phantom income. Robert Kiyosaki's main rule in this book is that we all have to increase income by paying less tax and by using debt, which is called phantom income. Phantom income is not a direct income. Robert Kiyosaki says that the phantom income from debt is the time and money you save renting money rather than working to earn it, paying taxes on it and saving it. Let's say you have a rental property, which you need $10 million to buy, and you have to pay 20% down payment, which is $2 million, but you already have $100 million, so you can buy that rental property without any loan, and you can earn money from its rent from the first month. But if Robert Kiyosaki was in your place, he would have bought 3 rental properties by paying down payment of $3 million, and he would have taken the rest of the loan, so he is getting tax benefit from the loan, and he will also get a benefit from the loan, and he will also get a benefit from property appreciation. So this is called phantom income, where you are not getting direct money, but indirectly you are earning money. He bought his first apartment at the age of 25, and he has more than 8,000 properties and only 3 houses. 5. Most of the people will suffer in the future in the coming time. Many people are going to struggle financially, but India is going to get a good opportunity. Author says that the West is getting old. He is mostly talking about USA, Canada, and Europe. Their employees are very old for 2 reasons. The West can struggle financially, and countries like India, Vietnam, China are going to become richer in the coming time. 1. Globalization. As you know, the world economy is very global, so companies are choosing countries where it is cheaper to set up production factories, and their labor is also very cheap. This is a major threat to the rest of the world. 2. Technology. All the businesses use technology, so companies will be able to grow faster in tech-friendly countries, so we should focus on financial literacy and improve our skills. For the coming time, I hope you like my book summary. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.